Hey everybody, it's Nicole, and this is going to be the Easter surprise cake collaboration with Easy Living with Elle here on the YT. I'm going to post all her information below as well as the link to her video, so don't forget to go over and check hers out. Here's what you're going to need. And here's the pan that I used. So stay tuned to see how to make it. Okay everybody, just remember to follow the directions on the back of the box. I'm using a Duncan Hines golden cake mix. You can use whichever flavor you want to use. Makes it easy, quick and simple. I'm just adding everything at one time into the bowl of the mixer. These are the eggs. Water and cooking oil. I'm just going to blend that all together. Until it's combined. Now I'm going to scrape down the bowl. This spatula I got at Williams-Sonoma. It's specially designed to work in a mixing bowl. I should have got more. But yeah, love that spatula. It's something I use all the time. It's a cool kitchen gadget. Just scraping down, making sure everything's mixed up from the bottom. Whirl again, and we are ready to pour into our prepared pans. Here are the pans I'm going to use. They're it's a set. It's a Wilton set that I had from when I baked wedding cakes and things like that before I moved to Montgomery. I'm just spraying them down with some Baker's Joy. It's just a 2-in-1 flour oil combo to keep your cakes from sticking. Love this stuff. Now I'm gonna distribute the batter evenly between the two pans, just giving it an extra mix. And pouring it in. You may have to help the batter along around the sides like I'm doing. Making sure everything's, like I said, evenly distributed through the pan. And then I'm gonna, as they say, spank the bottom of the pan or tap it on the counter to bring all the air bubbles to the surface. Now we're ready to go into the oven. Here we go. I'm just popping them in. And it's preheated to 350 degrees. Again, follow the package directions. And you want to set your timer for 25 minutes. Okay, 25 minutes have passed and I'm about to take them out. Ooh, they look so good. And they've just pulled away from the sides of the pan, so I know that they're ready to come out. They bake perfectly. Now I'm popping them on a cooling rack. I always put a towel under my cooling racks to protect my table or counter surface because those pans can get hot. Even though they're elevated, they can still damage, your surface. Okay, so I'm popping them out, and they came out really easy thanks to that Baker's Joy. And look how perfect they are. I mean, perfect. And I just chose a nice little acrylic platter, and I'm about to fill them with the Easter surprise, which are some golden wrapped milk chocolate eggs. I picked these up at Dollar Tree, but you can fill the cake with whatever you want. M&Ms, chocolate chips, whatever, nuts, whatever you choose. And this is gonna be your surprise. So it took 2 of those little bags. Well, you could probably use like Hershey's Kisses or whatever. But anyway, I should have kept a couple out to garnish the top of the cake, but I wasn't thinking. I was so anxious to try it out and see how this worked. But anyway, I'm just trying to, distribute them evenly, so that, each slice will get a nice little, helping of the golden covered eggs. Okay, now I'm going to put the top on, which is the other cake. Flipping it upside down and just making sure it's all lined up as best as I can. Now, it's not going to be perfect, but the frosting, once you frost it, is gonna, hide any imperfections or unevenness. So, like I said, it doesn't have to be perfect. And I'm using a chocolate buttercream by Duncan Hines. And I'm just gonna take my time and frost the cake. Now, you want to make sure these cakes are completely cooled now before you fill them and frost them, because you don't want your candy melting or anything like that. So I'm just frosting the cake. And one container covered this whole cake. It actually had some extra left over. And there it is, all finished and frosted. Now we're going to get to the fun part. And let's hope it turns out okay. I had a little trouble getting through it. One, I should have heated up my spatula with some warm water, but I didn't because the frosting is sticking. And then I had to work my way around the little eggs inside. So, I think it turned out okay for my first time making this cake, but the next time I think I'll make a few adjustments. And there's a slice, and what I would do was probably use more eggs. More of the chocolate covered eggs, because you do have the space in the other cake that goes on top, so I could have put more inside, but it turned out okay for my first time. So yeah, and as you can see, you see your little surprise on the inside, but again, I should have warmed up my spatula a little bit better, and I think the slice would have been a lot cleaner. But yeah, there it is. So thanks for watching. Don't forget to thumbs up, comment, share, and subscribe. Thanks for watching. Mwah.